If you've been watching some of my recent videos and you've been enjoying shots like this, you may be wondering, how did I mount the camera on the boat? Let's take a look. Yes, as I'm sure you expected, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV, and today we're just going to take a quick look at this camera mount that I've been using in the Mauritius videos most recently, and there were quite a few people who were keen to know how I mounted the camera on the boom of the boat, but this mount will also work for the spinnaker pole. So with this mount, we can achieve the bowsprit mounted shots or the boom mounted shots. Or if you happen to go windsurfing, you could put this on your windsurf mast, which is actually what we originally built it for, and get shots like this. So I'll actually show you the mount I've been using. Okay, so here it is. This is a homemade mount which will fit onto anything that is roughly this shape. The perfect shape is like this pole here, which is a spinnaker pole or a boom. Even a Hobie 16 boom, which is a slightly different shape, this will fit onto nicely. This is of course the homemade version. There is a professional version which is a bit more expensive, which is called a fly mount. I've put a link to that in the description below. I think it's about $65 for a fly mount. But if you're keen on the budget one, which I've made, then here it is. So what we've got here, this piece is a windsurf mast adapter. Again, I've put a link to this in the description below. I could only find one on eBay. If you can find one somewhere else, then well done. And then onto there, we've got a small block which is bolted on. That's just bolted through this block. And that's just going to give us this flat edge where we're sticking a regular GoPro sliding mount like this. And then into that, we've got this swivel mount, which is really handy for the boom shots, because it means every time you tack, you just lift it, put it round, and then it locks. Again, in the description below, if you want to get hold of one of these. Very nice. I've been using this a lot. It's really handy for changing the angle. Very nice. And it just stays where you put it. So then we'll just put that in there. And then to mount this on here, we'll just spread it a little bit. It needs to be tight so it doesn't come off. And there she is. And you can see that is absolutely solid on there. Always tie your camera on, because who knows what could happen. So always tie your camera on, and that way you're not going to lose your camera. There it is, the custom made camera mount. And of course we can loosen this bad boy, or if it was a bit loose, we could loosen it, and then we can change the angle. There we can rotate him, and there it is. That is pretty exciting if you ask me. So for any of the bits used to create such a thing, I've put a link in the description below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. There'll be more great stuff coming on Joyrider TV. We'll be getting out on the water again soon. If you want a Giving It the Beans t-shirt or a flag, you might want a flag, you might need a flag, head over to totaljoyrider.com and you can get one. Giving it the beans. Yeah, otherwise, we'll see you soon with some more. Thank you.